Barrie Mayor Alex Nuttall is in Vancouver today, taking a closer look at how the city, albeit across the country, is tackling its homelessness crisis. He joins us now to discuss more about that. Now, before we talk about what was covered today in Vancouver, let's address what happened overnight, Mr. Mayor, at Milligan's Pond.
Yeah, obviously, it's a very sad situation when we see what I'm advised by our officials is an intended fire and arson taking place down at Milligan's Pond. This is a natural area that I used to go through as a child with my mother, and lots of members of our community did. Beavers, ducks, swans, all the things there. And to see it then, starting to be burned down, a fire that was 2,400 square feet in area and right beside a gas station, and obviously all of the residential homes in the area. It's just not a good thing, and this is why we need to make sure we have the supportive services available for those who are facing incredible addictions and mental health issues. We need to make sure that we have those supports so that individuals can get into housing, put their lives on the right track, and that we can have a very safe community, safe parks and safe spaces in Barrie.
Well, I understand that's what you are working towards through your discussions with the Mayor of Vancouver. So what has been shared and what are you getting out of their approach to the homelessness crisis?
Well, Vancouver obviously started dealing with this issue far before the city of Barrie. And when you think back into the mid-2010s, where there was excessive drug use and encampments and obviously a degree of lawlessness in the east side of downtown Vancouver. I think there's been a lot done by Mayor Sim over the years, and he has worked in the same way that we are now in the city of Barrie. So to get that information shared on what was effective, what helped, what worked, was really incredibly important for us, and also to then start that partnership so that we can work towards getting the federal and provincial governments to step up when it comes to mandatory rehabilitative care, when it comes to ensuring that our justice system is reformed so it's supporting the municipalities having safe streets and not writing bylaws for us that would inhibit us from making sure that individuals do get into care and into support. And just overall, I think it was great to be able to discuss some of the more challenging issues with somebody who has made headway, and that was a key point and takeaway today.
So obviously you're separated by thousands of kilometers, but do you think once this discussion wraps up that municipalities can continue to work together and update one another and create a stronger voice, if you will?
Well, I think that's exactly it. Mayor Sim and myself are going to reach out to other mayors. We believe that it's time that we expand the coalition of mayors that are asking for more money into the rehabilitative services, mandatory rehabilitation being put in place, changes to the mental health acts in each of our provinces, reform on the federal level when it comes to the justice system. And I think that what you're going to see is will be a growing number of mayors and municipalities who are going to continue to take this seriously. And before in Ontario, the city of Barrie has been a leader. We've been leaders in trying to get change and to take real action. And now we're going to see that move into the federal stage. And I have to give a shout out to Premier Ford, who was able to deliver a lot for us through this process in terms of getting some of the rehabilitative services, the Heart Hub, available with the County of Simcoe in the city of Barrie. Some of those things that we're seeing wins on in the city of Barrie and the support from the provincial government, they haven't yet gotten those types of supports readily available here in British Columbia. So in some ways, we're actually ahead.
Okay, we'll leave it there for today, but thanks a lot for taking the time. That's Barrie Mayor Alex Nuttall joining us from Vancouver tonight.
Thank you so much.